This is the Ribquest 7.3 metre Adventurer, a boat which is very traditionally British, tough, deep V hull, 24-degree dead rise, very heavily constructed. You've got massive wooden stringers fiberglassed in underneath the deck to give you real rigidity, strength. And when this boat was out yesterday in very heavy sea conditions, she didn't rattle, she didn't shake. She took the conditions with very good manners. There was no chance of stuffing the nose under in the heaviest of following seas, and in a head sea she was very soft riding. So we're impressed by this boat, and this is a boat that we, on last year's Round Scotland 4-metre challenge, we had two Ribquest boats, a 4.8 and a 6.5 as our support vessels, and we were mightily impressed by their seakeeping and their strength. The finish on the boats is exemplary. Nothing flashy, nothing outstanding, but just beautifully finished. Everything is properly made, even the battery where it's installed in the console, which is the right place for it, well forward, raised up, so if the boat was flooded it wouldn't go underwater. It's in its own little box, ventilated box, fiberglass, purpose built, and all the wiring neatly conduited so that there's no loose wires hanging around anywhere. The whole thing is professionally done. If this was a commercial boat, you'd know that you could just about get away with anything and go anywhere in it, but this is a leisure boat done on a commercial spec hull. So everything about this boat means you can travel long distances in total security, and I have to say that it is one of our favourite British ribs. The fabric is impression fabric from Pennell. It looks very smart in this sort of slightly coarse feel fabric, and you've got this reinforcing strips down the side as well, tube top reinforcing, done in a sort of chevron way, which is rather attractive. The stainless steel work on the boat is faultless. Double A frame, 2 inches. You've got this lovely grill where the water goes into a sump, if you like. No other manufacturer I know of does that, but it's a nice stainless steel grill over the top. Nice feature, it looks very, very attractive. Instead of having the back end open like this, there is another version which has a full moulded bench seat arrangement. That means that if you want to have it more as a family boat rather than having it with the sit astride consoles like this, you can have a full wrap round moulded rear bench seat section. Still on the same hull, still with the same integrity, still with the same sea keeping, but it would have these jockey seats forward, or possibly even a bench seat forward, and a wrap round bench seat aft. You have full flexi teak decking throughout, gives it a nice quality appearance, and it really does work, this non-slip. You've got blow-off valves, or pressure relief valves as they're properly called, so that in the sun, this black tubes, if you were down in the Mediterranean or somewhere hot, they're not going to let you down. The driving position, ergonomically spot on. Controls to hand, you've got comfortable jockey seat, certain amount of wrap round for the backrest. You can see through the screen when you're sitting. Standing, you're standing up over the screen, so you can see clearly. Not sure I like tinted windscreens. The shape of it's fine, the way it's executed is fine, but personally I'd have a clear screen, because when you're motoring along in dusk conditions, you can't see desperately well. Everything's exactly in the right place. Good grab handle here, good grab handle for the passenger here. Spot on. Hinges, attention to detail, and catches. You know, these are really nice. Some other boats you get on, there's not even something to hold them down. Just these little features. And if you look inside the console, the way everything's laid out, perfect. Absolutely beautifully done. The price of this boat complete, that's with the GPS, with the large screen. This particular one is a Garmin. You've got the VHF radio, DSC, you've got a stereo player, you've got hydraulic steering, a double A frame, anchor locker in the bow, and you've got a bow fair lead cleat arrangement which works. Total package, all in, including VAT, £45,000. That represents value. It's not cheap, it's not expensive. It's right in the middle of the right price bracket, if you like, for this type of craft. But really, this craft is for the man who wants to go out in some serious conditions in a traditional type British rib with a hull that he knows will not let him down no matter what.